Woo!
Dreamers, what's happening? Davedreaming, obviously. Um, we're here Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Here to figure things out. What are those things we don't know? Will we know? Ever? Probably not. I mean, I'm literally in the middle of a family battle from people who I thought, were my role models growing up. But apparently, if you add more alcohol, um, nothing really matters anymore. But besides the fact, this is more of a test episode for me. One of my big inspirations is Tim Dillon. I don't know if you're ever watching the Tim Dillon show, but the guy can literally rant for hours. Hours. He gives us an hour every Saturday, but he rants for hours. Hours! So I'm trying to see how long I can go solo. No script, no subjects, no nothing. So I guess let's just dive on in. Tim Dillon, Funky Shades. You might think that's where I got the idea from, but if you know me, I've always had kind of funky shades. I don't know, you see this background here? Background, Davedreaming. That's not really the background, it's an add-in, it's a green screen, obviously. If you want to see what it looks like, for real, I'll show you here. That's an edit. I gotta edit that. That's a cut. But no, anyways, so for real, I've been down this road of being sober since March 1st, 2023. And I had a drink the other day, and is what it is. I said I would never drink again, but life happens fast. Life has happened, and I felt like, you know, I would never drink again. I swore I would never drink again. But to me, I feel like since I stopped drinking, my entire life has fallen apart. I've lost my job, not my, not beknownst to me, or something I did or anything, but on to greener pastures, I guess, as they say. I didn't know how to deal with the stress. I found a new job, and I felt like that was cause for celebration. So I had a drink after a full 2.5 years of sobriety. How did it make me feel? A couple different emotions, honestly. I felt bad, regret, remorse. Not in the regret that you might think. The regret I felt like is that I never should have quit drinking. I quit drinking because I felt like something bad was going to happen. I felt like something really bad, was going to happen. Like there was a time I had a couple of drinks. I was supposed to bring my nephew home. I got to the bottom of my road, and I turned around. I said, Dom, I have a bad feeling about this, and I don't feel comfortable driving you home. And I was within quarter mile from the house, so I turned around, brought him back home. My cousin picked him up and brought him home. Nothing bad happened, but I had one of those gut feelings. The night I quit drinking, I was with a good friend of mine, and we were out drinking late. I got home. I was an asshole to my girlfriend, my baby mama, the love of my life. Um, I didn't like the person who I saw, so I made a decision. I made the decision to stop drinking 2.5 years ago, probably more. March 1st. I mean, let's see, March. It's what now? September. Yeah, 2.5 years. I made that decision because I felt like something bad was gonna happen. And usually, when something bad happens to me, it's not just bad; it's bad. So I made that decision. Swore it off. Swore I wouldn't do it. It was a piece of me removed. What I like to joke about, even though it's not a joke, but I like to joke about how I lost my longest lasting relationship ever. I lost her. I lost my relationship. I'm 37. I probably started drinking heavily for real at 17. We partied, 16, 17. Come from a long line of alcoholics. And it just never stopped. That's how I dealt with stress. That's how I was fun. That's how I partied. That's how I hung out. I like the drink. I miss it every day. I miss alcohol every single day of my life. Every single day. If I could jump into a handle of Tito's and never come back, my life would be complete because that's what it is. That's who I am. I am an alcoholic and I love alcohol. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, I've never done heroin, but I hear it's great. I hear it's the best thing ever. That's why there's so many junkies. That's why people can't get out of it. That's just what I hear. I've never done heroin. I don't want to do heroin. I mean, that kind of shit, Oxycontin or Percocet or whatever, it makes me fucking sick. I don't like it. I don't want it. I fucked up my knee playing softball many, many years ago. I got a prescription for Vicodin. I fucking loved it. It didn't make me sick. I was high as a kite for 2 weeks. It was great. I have an addictive personality. You give me a bowl full of fucking Vicodin, like it's, you walk in at the restaurant and you have your nice dinner, and they go, "Oh, here, sir, here's a bowl of Vicodin." I'm taking a fucking handful. I'm taking it and I'm walking out. But that's not realistic. It's not viable. It's not liable. It's not livable. And it's not me. But I come from a long line of alcoholics. I fucking love alcohol. And it doesn't love me. Since I quit drinking these last 2.5 years, my life has exponentially gotten worse. So, I mean, me being a realist or not, every day I miss it. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I wake up stressed. I go to sleep stressed. I don't know what it is. I have no stress relief. My stress relief was drinking. And I don't have that anymore. I loved hunting. I love fishing. I love doing shit on the internet, programming, all of this stuff. Fucking love it. All the shit I loved, I would love doing while I was drinking. Since I quit drinking, I haven't held a fishing pole. Shit, I've barely been fucking hunting. I don't even know if I really have been. Maybe 1 or 2 days in the woods. My identity has been lost. Now, this isn't supposed to be a sad thing. Like I said, this is just me airing it out, Tim Dillon style. Me, camera, you guys, if anybody actually watches this shit, which if you do, I'm super thankful for you. Smash the subscribe button, like, comment, please. That's what's going to keep me going. But, I mean, the alcohol kept me going. I wake up now in the morning and I feel like a bag of smashed assholes. And previously, before, what I would do with that, I'd pick up a drink. Like, let's get it going. Let's get this day started. I was the highest functioning alcoholic you probably ever saw in your life. I would go to work. 11:30 would come around. 11:30, fucking great. You know why? I go to Wolfie's. I get a fucking drink. I get a fucking sandwich. Get another drink. And then I'm out. It was perfect. If I'm fucking feeling it, I'd go to the Packy. I'd grab a couple of little shots. Get those shots. Go back to work. 5 o'clock comes around. was ready to leave. I'm shit-faced. I'm shit-faced at the office. And there was nothing fucking better. Nothing better. I'm telling you. Nothing better than that feeling of going home, feeling accomplished. I'm loose. I'm ready to face the drama, the bullshit. I'm ready to face anything. But I don't have that now. I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. I walk around aimlessly. Yeah, marijuana's great. Marijuana has its place in life. Marijuana doesn't have its place in life for children, but it has its place. I get high, I get paranoid. I get paranoid, I want to drink. I get high, I look out the window. And I'm looking out the window wondering, somebody out here? Are they trying to rob me? If they're trying to rob me, they're most definitely drinking. If they're most definitely drinking, then, I mean, I want to drink. How am I going to go face to face with somebody with some conflict without drinking? You tell me. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even have a segue for this. I don't even know where it was going. I don't have a script. I'm just here, vulnerable, talking to myself on a camera, telling the world how much I love alcohol. And I don't know if I love anything more than I love that. I have a beautiful 4, about to be 5-year old. I have a beautiful stepchild, 10, about to be 11. I love them to death. But I would drink myself to death in a heartbeat. It's just the power of something. When it has power over you, you are powerless. If you are powerless, a lot of people don't come back from this. I mean, I'm not just talking alcoholism, I'm talking addiction, everything. And I've been there. I used to love fucking cocaine. I mean, if somebody came up to me right now with an 8-ball, I'd be like, see you later, bye. I mean, see you later, bye, like, let's go do your 8-ball. But I have a fucked up brain now. I have a fucked up brain where I tell myself I can't have these things because I'm a better person without these things. And to be a better person is to recognize what a shitty person you were. And if you can't recognize what a shitty person you were, then you're never going to come out of it. And if you can't come out of it, you're going to have a lot of sad people in your life. Grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, daughters, sons, brothers, sisters. For an addict, they've seen it all. And at some point they're going to wash their hands too. And once your family washes your hands, what do you have left? What do you have left? My family's always been there. Always been there for me. They still are there for me. I would be nowhere without them. Absolutely nowhere. So, all I'm saying is, I feel like for my future, if I could have a drink socially and just touch base a little bit on that person I used to be, the careless, free, not giving a fuck person that made me feel happy. If I could have a piece of that without hurting the people that I love, without them judging every single move I make, I would do that. but I can't because I'm an alcoholic and I'm an addict. And for my family, for my friends, for my future, for everything that I want in my life, I can't. I can't be that person. And I know a lot of people might not be able to relate to this. I know a lot of my friends can relate to this. And like I said before, it's just me and you, which you is the viewer, but it's me literally talking to my phone strung up to my computer. And if you got something to live for, it's worth living for. If you don't have anything to live for, I think you need to go have a chat in that mirror with the person looking back. And you ask that mirror, do you have something to live for? Look back at yourself in that mirror. Was there a little person in there? Was there a child? Was there somebody who made the winning play in their Little League championship? Was there somebody who got that winning goal in soccer? Was there, even if you witnessed somebody else doing something that made you feel alive, was it worth you living? Because I bet it was. I really bet it was. Now, for me to have these two little humans running around, looking at me, wondering if I'm going to be there for that winning moment. I mean, the answer is yes. It has to be yes. There's only one answer, and the answer is yes. The second you give up on that, when there are no more yes answers, and you become a no type of person, you've lost yourself. I've lost myself several times. I never thought I'd come out of anything. Not that I've been in the shit that deep. I was a highly functioning alcoholic. I have a great fucking reputation of hiding exactly how drunk I was, but I was drunk all the time. There's no better feeling. And if you can't recognize that within yourself, then just maybe you weren't cut out for the life you think you're living. And if you don't think you're cut out for the life that you're worth living, then maybe you're not. Maybe the life that you're living, maybe you need a reality check. My reality check has been happening for the last 2.5 years of not drinking. I mean, bare bones, it's fucking sucked. My world around me has collapsed. I've had no outlet, and now this is my outlet. So, what I'm telling you is to keep fighting, keep pushing through, keep being there for the people that have been there for you. And if you can't do that, then I don't know what is going to save you. But just know you're worth being saved. I'm at the bottom of my barrel. I got shit going on with my house, trying to figure out. I've got shit going on with my kids. I've got shit going on with my own fucking family that is trying to sabotage me. Every day I have to wake up and throw that smile on for my children and for the people who still support me. But if you don't have that support system, walk into that bathroom and look in that mirror. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. We're all great on the outside. We always are all great on the outside. But it's the people on the inside, and those people being you, yourself. You've got to pull something from within and just keep on fucking going. One thing that keeps me going is skateboarding recently. I used to skate as a child. I had a fucked up childhood. Not going to get into that because everybody probably has a fucked up childhood. It is what it is. You either dwell on it or you make the best of the situation. I'm sore as fuck, dude. I'm so sore. I fucking took a fall. I'm like, you know what? I ain't been to a skate park in 12, 13, 14, 15 years. Why can't I go to the skate park? Why can't I just go and get a little bit of release? So I did. Landed a couple tricks. Reunited with this dude, Jeremy, I met 20 years ago at the skate park. Busted my ass. Fell on my ass. I mean, here, I'll show you the clip. Check this clip out. It's me falling. Yeah. Still got some road rash from it. This is 2 days old now. But it's something that I used to do to make me feel good, to make me feel free, to make me feel alive. And it was years before I went down the path of alcoholism. And if you find those things from when you're a child that make you feel great, thinking on those memories, then it's something that you should pursue in your adult life. Whether you think you can or you cannot, I know you can. So you have to. You have to. I have to. My 4-year-old daughter, soon to be 5, wants to skateboard. She has a skateboard. She has the equipment. She's got a helmet. She's got knee pads, wrist guards, elbow pads. She wants a skateboard. We're going to do it. Something positive. Something that brings me back to being a child. That now my child will have memories to look back on with her father that we did together that made her so happy. And it was something that she had an interest in and something that I loved. I don't got too much more to say on that. Like I said, we were just freestyling, free balling, shooting from the hip here. Got a little more emotional and raw than I thought. It's crazy what can happen when you just throw your feelings out there in front of a camera. When you literally have no shits left to give. So I hope I get somewhat of a positive response from the crowd, from the dreamers. Keep on dreaming. Love you guys. I love you, universe. Thank you for watching.
It's influential. Use it to make an impact. Distinct. We want you to express it. Invaluable. Get paid to share it. PaidViewpoint.com is not just another one of those survey sites. Complete your profile and get user-specific surveys that pay upwards of $10 per survey. I'll be real. I had to do a lot of the 10-cent to $1 surveys before I started getting higher paying ones, but I made the threshold of $15 and then you get paid out through PayPal. It literally only took me about 2 hours of my time over a few days. Now that I've hit that threshold, I'm seeing video response surveys, photo surveys, and much higher paying ones. So use the link davedreaming.com/PVP or use my code DaveDreaming when signing up. Again, that's paidviewpoint.com. Use my code Davedreaming. Let us know when you sign up, and when you cash out, we'll send you a special gift. Thank you.